Hi everybody, DJ Yoakley with you for another Raider Profile brought to you by The Simple Greek. And at this time we are joined by, QB1 on the football field and, QB1 on the basketball court as well. He is the main guy who cleans the dishes and makes sure that his guys are well taken care of when it comes to gunning that basketball in the bucket. He is senior at South Range High School, Mr. Michael Patrone. Mikey, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Doing well, brother. Doing well. Well, it's been a while since we talked. In football season, things you guys got a nice kind of boost in the playoffs. Cut short by the eventual state champions, but now you're on the basketball court. Talk to me about the difference for you between shifting gears between football and basketball.
Well, physically it's really different because football we do more hitting and stuff like that. But basketball, a lot of conditioning. Man, I'm out of shape for this. So, but it's going good so far. So,
very special team you have. You guys have obviously a rich tradition, as you do on the football field, of winning. Talk to me about how the winning tradition, the winning culture at South Range, been disrupted a little bit by this Corona stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we start off kind of slow in the basketball scene, I would say. I mean, not a lot of us are real good basketball players, but we're starting to come together as a team more and winning a lot more games. So it's getting more fun than it was in the beginning. So it's getting better.
There's some teams in the 88 that are described as football teams with a basketball problem. Would you consider South Range one of those teams where you're just athletes and trying to make shift here?
Yeah, I'd say we got a lot of football guys on a lot of different sport guys on the basketball team. It's not just one basketball player, we got soccer and basketball, football and basketball, golf and basketball, so we're not all just one player.
Is basketball a sport where you have to be almost a multi-sport athlete to succeed in it?
Yeah, I mean, you have to be real athletic, I would say. I feel like basketball is the most athletic sport, so I feel you got to be conditioned too. A lot of running.
Yeah, what is it, 3 miles or something? They say a game that you're ending up running. That's insanity. You couldn't pay me a full year's salary to run 3 miles a night. That's just not happening.
Yeah, I feel like it's worse than track.
Yeah, I can't imagine that. All right, so let's get off the football versus basketball bandwagon. Let's talk about you and your teammates. Very close-knit group here, the class of 2021. You guys have gone through some adversity together naturally, with just this pandemic, but being able to stick together through the kind of turbulent times of having to overcome losses and overcome the stoppages and everything. What has that been like for you and your brothers in the senior class to have to handle?
I mean, it sucks because of COVID. Because we've had 6 games canceled already. Yeah. It's just Friday our game got canceled with Gerard and I think LeBray. So that kind of sucks because all we do is practice. I'd rather play games. It's more fun. But hopefully we get some more games picked up and stuff.
And you're a video junkie. You're a tape junkie. So when you're watching these teams on tape and kind of trying to figure out what you're looking at, what you're facing for the next game or the next night, it becomes challenging when you're changing out teams that you're playing. How do you handle that?
Yeah, it sucks when you're watching film on a team for 3 days and then you figure out, oh, you're not playing them anymore. We're playing a different team the next day. It kind of sucks, but you just gotta do what you got to do.
So you're wrapped up against a team in Steubenville tomorrow night on Friday night to essentially see a team you've really never seen before, but you needed to get the games in. You want to get some practice time in, get some reps in. How do you prepare for that, for you personally and as a team, from a team that you haven't seen before and you may never see again?
Yeah, practice it's kind of hard right now because our JV team ain't with us, so we only have 7 guys. So we've been doing a lot of individual time. So I feel like that's been helping me out and the team out. I feel like our ball handling's getting better and our shots are getting way better. We've been hitting a lot of shots in practice lately. So
you're a guy that takes care of the mental state. You make sure that you're good mentally. You make sure you're good physically. Is there a diet that you have to maintain or a different diet that you maintain, from football versus basketball, or you just try to keep steady all year round?
I mean, I've been going after practice. I've been going to the weight room. I lift after practice just to stay active, So, because I've been losing a lot of weight during basketball, but yeah,
Do you have to uptake the calories for that to kind of keep the muscle on?
I've been trying, but it's still I lose all kinds of weight from running. So,
What's the go-to meal for you in basketball season?
I have to say a sub from Subway.
Oh, look at you! All right, we don't want to give any free plugs, but if you're in Subway, what are you ordering?
I get ham, turkey, pepperoni, lettuce, and some mustard.
Do you just look at the guy and say anything you can fit on that sandwich? Just throw it on there.
They put all the meats on there.
I love it. All right, let's talk about. I mean, we've discussed your role models. We know how much you are a family guy. Your dad's super supportive in football season, unbelievably proud, as he should have been. What was that like for you as a son to kind of come through your senior year, everything you've worked hard for, from a football standpoint, and now you move it over to basketball? And I don't want to put you on the spot, but I mean, you've kind of overachieved on the basketball floor as well this year, Mike. You've really turned up your game. I mean, is that just the confidence that you've been able to utilize, and what does that mean for you to be able to kind of give your dad hey, I told you so?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I made him proud this year. I feel like my senior year I've been doing okay, pretty well. I mean, basketball his favorite sport, so I would like to at least try to be good at basketball.
All right, I asked Eli this last night. Game on the line, you can have a buzzer beater, right? Or you can dunk one time in your life. I don't know if you've ever dunked in a game or not, or if you can dunk, but if you had the two options to choose from, what would it be and why?
Definitely dunk. I could dunk, but I've never done it in a game. So I've been trying. That's my goal this year, is to dunk in a game. So I'm gonna try to do that.
Is there any nerves? Because I know, every time I see somebody go for a dunk, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, man, do not miss this. Do not get stuffed by the rim. Is there any nerves or any thoughts of, man, I might get stuffed by the rim on this?
Yeah, I'm scared that I'll fumble the ball or something going halfway up. Yeah.
Are you clearing it?
Yeah, I can get it over. I don't know.
Is it going to be a two-hand slam, or are you going slam a jamma?
Slam a jam.
Nah, boy, Mikey. That's what I like to hear. All right, everybody seems to go for the dunk on these. I would rather have the 3-point. I mean, I'm 5'4". I've come to realization I'm not dunking anything anytime soon unless I'm on a trampoline. But all right, so let's get to your favorite part of being a South Range Raider.
Just making all the friends, I would say. I mean, I made a lot of friends over the years, and I feel like we all love each other in some way, I would say. So probably that.
What is the hardest thing you're going to have to let go when you walk across that stage in a couple months?
Definitely football. I'm going to miss it. Playing with all my coaches and all my buddies. It's going to suck. I'm going to miss them.
I know the recruiting process has been a little bit difficult with COVID and the dead periods and coaches being able to see you in person and have that conversation with you. How has it been for you? I know we talked before. You have a couple schools that are really looking at you to be a quarterback of the future for them. Has it been a challenge from everything you've heard from your friends and teammates that have already kind of passed on into college and are playing for their new schools? I mean, has everything they told you kind of gone by the wayside and you've had to kind of develop a new game plan?
Yeah, COVID kind of hurt, I would say, this year because, I mean, there's not – all the seniors are coming back from last year for college, for a lot of colleges. So that kind of hurts. But, I mean, I'm just going to keep trying, see what happens. I talked to Isaac Allegretto. He was telling me – and his dad – I talked to his dad. He said he's doing well up there. He said COVID even hurt him last year, but he managed to get in Fairmont. So –
yeah, that's big. And there's a lot of local colleges that have their eye on you. Some of them I'm guessing they probably said, well, this kid's a little bit too big for our radar right now because he's attracting some attention, because that's what you did. But I will say this. I mean, you got brains in the classroom and you got brains on the court as well as on the football field. So wherever you land, it's going to be a college is very fortunate to get you. So, Michael Patrone, we appreciate you so much, your time as always. And if there's anything we do for you, brother, you know that we're here. This has been the Raider Player Profile, brought to you by the Simple Greek of Michael Patrone. We'll see you later, Mike.
See you. Thanks.